What advice would you give to aspiring producers?
Well, I think in some ways today it's easier and in some ways it's harder. Some of the harder ways I've just expressed. I mean, I think there's a new business out there. But it's easier because there's so many more venues. It was very difficult in the days of Cagney Lacey. We made television the way God meant us to. There were 3 television networks and no remote control. That's what we did. ABC, NBC, CBS, and once you got turned down by those 3 guys, you were done. So in a way, it was simpler, but it was also harder. Now, there's a plethora of outlets. But the whole dynamic of the business now, the economic models of the business are difficult. But I think that what you have to do is what you always had to do. You have to know that the bottom line must be 100. Has to be 100. Now, you have to be honest about what your elements are. If you are a 4, or are you a 40? If you're a 40, get yourself 60 more points. 30 from a star, 20 from an idea, 10 from a director, whatever it is, so it adds up to 100. If you're a 2, you got a lot more problems. Now you got to come up with 98. But you have to be honest about what the value. You have to value each of what you've got, and then put together enough stuff so that you get to that number that's 100. Because then you become irresistible. You're perfect as far as your potential buyer is concerned. You got everything.
How would you like to be remembered?
I saw a TV biography of David O. Selznick, a brilliant producer, made Gone with the Wind. Driven, unhappy man, because he spent his whole life with the knowledge that when he died, the New York Times would say, David O. Selznick, comma, producer of Gone with the Wind, comma, died today. And he wanted to amend that. He wanted to better that. He wanted to fix that. And I looked at that and I said, that's interesting. When I die, the New York Times will say, Barney Rosenzweig, comma, producer of Cagney and Lacey, comma, died today. And I thought, it's okay with me.